Makes you want to dance. We have some nice cool weather to dance, to exercise.
Goodness,
to just get out.
you're not going to break a sweat as soon as you start dancing.
Depends how hard you're dancing.
That's true. That's true. Polkas can be a little intense, but yeah, that humidity is going to be lower going forward. We've had the magic words, cold front. We had a lovely cold front move through, so that means things are going to feel a lot nicer over the next couple of days. Our skies will be improving tonight. Our dew points will be getting lower, and that means it's going to be more comfortable as we get into tomorrow and really the next few days. We're going to notice that it just feels better out there. We are going to have some quiet conditions setting up, some briefly below average temperatures, but before long, we're going to heat right back up as we get into the latter part of the week. The cooler air can't last too long this time of year, but it is going to come with some very cool nights that's going to let you open up the windows and let in some fresh air. Average high is about 84 degrees, and we were right around that earlier today. Tomorrow, many of us upper 70s to near 80 through the afternoon. Low 80s on Tuesday, 90s return starting on Wednesday, and we'll be flirting with that 90-degree mark or higher as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So just a short stretch here with those cooler temperatures. So a couple of nice days to enjoy if you're not a fan of the heat and humidity. We've got quiet conditions out there this evening. Cleveland stayed mostly dry today, once again dodging the showers, at least for downtown. 70 degrees right now. We've got a northerly wind behind that cold front, and dew points have been falling. They were in the low 70s earlier today, so we're seeing those improving already, and they're going to continue to do so. That cold front did bring some showers and some rain, especially south of Cleveland. We did have some heavy downpours trekking across the area. Those have all moved out. We've continued to dry out through the evening, and all our cloud cover is going to continue to push away as well as that cold front continues to sink off to the south. So behind that, we're picking up a nice northerly breeze, so that's going to pull in some cooler, more comfortable air for us. One thing we are going to watch, we've got some mostly clear skies up there. However, even as we get some more technically sunny skies into the mix for tomorrow, we're going to watch for some haziness in those skies. We still have some wildfire smoke off to our north across portions of Michigan and Canada. Of course, we still have those wildfires burning up in Canada. So a lot of that smoke getting tracked down behind our cold front. So we will watch for some of that haziness to develop with our skies, especially into tomorrow. Shouldn't be quite as bad as we get into Tuesday, but you might notice a little bit of that going through the day. The other thing you're going to notice is those nicer dew points and that lower humidity. Those dew points are in the 70s down towards Pittsburgh, Columbus still. Again, Cleveland, we're down into the low 60s. Detroit, Traverse City, we got dew points in the 50s, so that feels very comfortable. And those dew points in the 50s are going to settle in for tomorrow and even into Tuesday and Wednesday. We're going to keep that humidity very low. So even though we heat up a little bit on Wednesday, it's still going to feel very nice out there. We're really not going to kick the humidity up until we get into Thursday and then particularly Friday. We're going to have a big increase in that humidity and bring back those dew points in the 70s. So for tonight, the rain clouds are on the way out. Temperatures will be falling, many of us back into the low 60s. We could even have some 50s if you're away from the lake shore. So keep that in mind. Going to be a nice night to open up the windows and let in some of that fresh air. A little cool tomorrow morning, especially for some inland areas. You might want the quick layer. You're not going to need it very long though, because our temperatures will improve very quickly. Lots of sunshine through the day tomorrow. We'll be into the 70s by lunchtime, and most of us hovering in the upper 70s through the afternoon hours. We will have a breeze coming in from the north. Hazy sunshine will be possible. Again, we could get some of that wildfire smoke to kind of obscure those skies a little bit, so keep that in mind. But it's going to feel so much more comfortable tomorrow with those lower dew points in place. Going to be a nice night for the Guardians. We're not going to have to worry about dodging any kind of rain out there for tomorrow. 6:40 p.m. They're taking on Baltimore with temperatures in the 70s, falling into the 60s as we get closer to and beyond sunset. So a cool evening setting up at the ballpark for tomorrow. As we get into Tuesday with that National Design hour-by-hour forecast, it's going to be another very cool, comfortable start. Temperatures again in the 50s, especially away from the lakeshore. We'll have mostly sunny skies through the day on Tuesday. I think that haziness isn't going to be quite as much for us. We will have low humidity still the case. Our winds are going to be fairly light. temperatures will be a couple degrees warmer. We should be able to make it into the low 80s, especially away from the water. As we get into Wednesday, we do start to change things up a little bit. It's still going to be cool first thing in the morning with temperatures in the 50s, but as we go through the day, we'll get a little bit of extra cloud cover to try to push in, and temperatures start to heat up. We're going to be well into the 80s and even close to 90 as we go through the afternoon. Still going to be a nice dry day for us. That humidity is not going to be too bad out there on Wednesday. Rest at Medina Country Club extended forecast. 90s stick around for Thursday and Friday with some increasing humidity, particularly Friday. We look to bring back that chance for some showers and thunderstorms, and then still at least a chance for a couple areas of rain and rumbles will stick around into the weekend. Annabelle?
Jessica, thank you.